For the longest time, Sioux Chief Manufacturing has been asked to make a traditional laundry box, ice maker box, access box. During that time frame, we never could really think of a better mousetrap to what was already on the market. We saw that what was on the market had all different iterations: drain on the right, drain on the left, water from up above, water from down below, several different styles, different size frames, different size boxes. As we went out and researched why we had all these different styles of boxes, we learned that that was what the plumber wanted for flexibility once they got to the job site. So in understanding what was important to the contractor in an access box, we were able to design the OxBox. So in June of 2006, Sioux Chief introduced our version of a washer box, ice maker box, just kind of access box in general. Understanding, again, all the features that the contractors wanted in the traditional boxes supplied by our competitors, we built all those features into the OxBox. The main thing we did, which was unique to Sioux Chief, we separate the water and the drain into two identically sized boxes. And we did that for the purpose of giving the plumber all the flexibility they needed once they got to the job site. By doing this, it enables us to have the water on one side, drain on the other side, and utilize the stud as the main support member to install on. Very, very secure. By separating water and drain in two different stud bays, gave us another big feature. We could get a trap and vent and drain all in the same stud bay, saving the contractor from having to drill a 2-inch hole through a stud, put a stud shoe or stud plates, and a lot of different fittings. It also, by separating the drain in one stud bay and the water into another, we no longer have to worry about trying to jump our supply lines around our waste, which is very, very difficult. Oftentimes means either the waste piping or the supply piping, one of the two is probably going to be outside the wall. So this gives the contractor quite a bit of flexibility, but also saves the contractor quite a few fittings and quite a bit of labor. When we do have to go in between the studs, because again, that's something that we'll have to do from time to time, instead of a plastic tab, we've chose to use a very nice, heavy, galvanized steel bar that locates on the top of the box, not on the sides, but up on the top of the box. So if we do, like we show here, if we do have to hang it in between the studs, we have our support up on the top of the box. If the sheetrock comes down on the box, it's not going to knock it out of alignment. In addition to the washer box and the ice maker box, there's other places we want accessibility. A lavatory. We have two quarter-turn ball valves, there's 3/8 compression with or without arresters, and this can be used for the lavatory. Again, eliminates bracketing, eliminates the stub outs that you would use on a traditional stub out system. And again, we do this in identically sized boxes. And the reason that's also important, because one size frame fits everything. Ice maker box, washer box, drain box, again, identically sized frames. Whether we have a single frame or whether you have a double frame, which of course locates over the boxes, again, it's one size frame, fits everything. And that gives us quite a bit of flexibility. Another important application for the OxBox is when used on a multifamily type project or a high-rise condo. When the OxBox is installed in a partition wall, it has to be a fire-rated box. The OxBox is available on the fire guard rating, which gives it a 2-hour flame, 1.5-hour temp rating, which gives it that Warnock-Hersey certification for a fire-rated box. Now, important to note is if I'm in a 2-hour wall, I'm going to have to put 2 layers of sheetrock on the wall, and now I'm going to need a frame extension, which of course we have. The frame extension simply locates where a frame would otherwise be, and then the frame right into the frame extension. So whether I'm using this on to bring a frame out for a 2-hour wall, or whether I'm bringing the frame out perhaps because I have cabinets that have a back on them, or I need to basically bring the wall out, maybe it's got tile or something on the wall, the frame extension allows you to bring that frame out without moving the box. Another important feature on an OxBox is our drain box and the knockout. The knockout utilizes our grip tip feature, which does not allow the knockout to go down the drain. Very important. A lot of the other boxes on the market, the wafer is the same size as the pipe, and if it goes down and gets lodged in the trap, we've got a blockage, and the plumber will have to end up snaking out the drain to get that taken care of. The grip tip feature on the box allows us to fill our drain box from our supply box. We make a connection hose. Again, the grip tip is 5/8 OD on the larger part of the grip tip. That simply goes on with the compression fitting by 3/4 inch hose fitting. And now I can fill my water side, my drain side, from my supply side. Fill up my system for test, and when it's done, I can simply drop the test. All very conveniently done, again, from the supply box. In addition to those applications, the drain box is also available with a condensate funnel. So the drain box can be used for draining the washing machine as well as condensate. Whatever tubing you're using to drain your condensate, whether it be copper or in this case a piece of vinyl tube, is located into the box at rough end. The funnel is located up over that tubing, installed into the top of the box. The bottom of the funnel, which has got a shoehorn type design, allows the washing machine hose to be located in the same drain box, is located up onto the top of the funnel, snapped into place, and pulled back down into these receiver slots, which keep it in perfect alignment. Now I have a 1 inch air gap. Inspectors can see the air gap, the side holes, and again I can put my washing machine hose into the same box and drain my condensate in the same box in an approved fitting.
The OxBox, features and flexibility for the contractor.